to spend thousands of dollars in credit card annual fees in order to start travel hacking with your family? Well, I'm here to show you how to start traveling with credit card points and miles with just under $200 of annual fee. In this video, I'm going to break it down for each spouse and highlight which major categories of expenses will be covered. Let's start with spouse one. The number one card that I'm going to recommend is the BILT MasterCard. Could you guess from my channel that I really like this card? This card comes with a zero annual fee and it covers the most important category. You're one of the biggest for most families is housing. It's going to pay one BILT per point for each amount of money that you spent on rent. And later this year, they're going to cover mortgages. At zero annual fees, the BILT Rewards program doesn't require you to have any additional cards to transfer points to partners. So this is a big plus. And in my opinion, BILT has one of the best transfer partners. So this card is a must get in order to access their program. This card provides cell phone protection and travel insurance that most zero annual fees don't provide and matches some of the top premium travel credit cards. If you want a full guide on the BILT Rewards program, check out this video above. Next, spouse number ones get 3 separate cards. These 3 cards belong to one of my favorite programs. Before BILT came along, they have Hyatt as their major transfer partner, and you guessed it, it's Chase. So card number 2 will be the Freedom Unlimited. This gives a 1.5% base and earnings rate for all spend. This is great for your foundation. Card number 3 is the Chase Freedom Flex, which will give rotating 5% on each category every quarter. These could be, for example, wholesale clubs, dining and restaurants, groceries, specific types of vendors like gyms. So it's a great thing to cover different aspects of your life for your family. And then finally, you have the last card that binds all these 3 cards together is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. This card unlocks transfer partners for Chase. So without this card, you would not be able to transfer your points to transfer partners. The Chase Sapphire Preferred comes with 3x dining, 3x for online groceries, 3x for streaming services, 2x for travel, and 1x for everything else. You also get a 5x on the Chase Travel Portal in case you want to book something there. Unfortunately, the Chase Sapphire Preferred comes with a $95 annual fee, but they also provide a $50 hotel credit. I'm going to ignore the hotel credit and add $95 to my running total. One of the major benefits for this card is that it has primary rental car insurance. This is great for this card because many cards at this price point do not have this and have secondary car insurance. So let's recap what spouse number 1 has just added with the 3 different cards. You have a 1.5% base earning rate. You have a 5x rotating category to cover more additional major expenses in life. You have a 3x on dining, streaming services, and sometimes you might use that online groceries, and you have 2x on travel, 5x at the portal. After all these X's, what the heck does it mean? Well, Chase has some great partners, such as the World of Hyatt program, which you can transfer directly. They also have Southwest and United partners that are unique to them, minus BILT, of course. But you'll be able to have a lot of options for travel. So spouse number 1 with these 4 cards will have access to BILT and the Chase ecosystems. But why stop there? Why 2? Why not get more? So here's what I would recommend for spouse number 2. Before rushing ahead, I forgot to also mention one of the main benefits of having more access to ecosystems is that you have options. So you can have different partners and get different situations and travel that you want. For spouse number 2, in my opinion, it's a battle between Capital One and Citi because we all know we don't bank with Wells Fargo. For Citi, you have some great boosted categories. You have a flat 2x and you have some strong travel transfer partners. While the Capital One Venture combo has 2x base earning, has elevated 3x on dining and grocery, plus entertainment, and it has a more limited set, in my opinion, of transfer partners. I'm recommending Citi for 3 main reasons. Number 1, they have more exhaustive elevated categories for Citi. There are better transfer partners and better transfer ratios for Citi. And then lastly, the general trend for Citi is that they've been trying to improve their travel rewards program over time. Recently, Capital One has been taking a big dump and really just paring back benefits for their program, and that really sucks. Hopefully now that I've convinced you that Citi is a better path, now we'll look at their trifecta or maybe their quadfecta set of cards. Spouse number 2 will be getting card number 5 in the family. This will be the Citi Double Cash, which offers 2x for every spend. This is great for your base earning rate for the family. Card number 6, we have the Citi Custom Cash. You get 5x every month for a certain amount of money for selective categories, and you get to choose depending on which one you want. Here's a full list of all the selective categories that you can choose. Both these cards have a $0 annual fee, so this doesn't add anything to our running total. There's an optional additional card that you can get. It is not available presently as of filming, but it is available later this year. It's called the Citi Strata card. You get 3x on grocery, EV charging, gas, and select categories listed here. You get 2x on restaurants and 1x on everything else. The new Citi Strata card is a card that has a 0 annual fee, and therefore is just an additional card that you can add to add elevated categories in case you need them. There's some overlapping with the next card that we have. The next and final card, which is card number 7 or 8, depending who's counting, will be the Citi Strata Premier, which is the $95 annual fee card. This makes our running total $190. The Citi Strata Premier card has a great earning categories. It has 3x on dining, gas, supermarkets, and travel. In addition, it has 10x on the Citi Travel Portal. By getting the Citi Strata Premier, you will unlock transfer partners for Citi, and they have some great partners listed here. The Citi Custom Cash and the Citi Double Cash will now be able to use their thank you reward and send those points over these transfer partners. And then finally, this is an optional additional card number 8. If you're a small business owner like me, you can apply for the American Express Blue Business Plus card. This gives you 2x for every dollar that you spent. This will allow you to have access to the American Express ecosystem. There are a ton of great partners, including ANA. These are exclusive to American Express. Having another program just means more options for your family. Let's recap for spouse number 2. We have 2x earning potential for either Citi Thank You points, American Express points. We have 3 or 5x selective categories to choose from every month/quarter. You have a 3x on gas, groceries, dining, and travel through the Strata Premier, 10x through the portal. So you've got a lot of categories covered. So with a running total of less than $200, I've already covered 4 major credit card programs that your family now has access to. You have a ton of elevated categories to minimize on the family expenses that you most likely have because your children cost a lot. So you might be thinking, why the heck do people pay $700 for an annual fee of a credit card anyways? Well, here's the simple answer. Higher sign-up bonuses. The difference between this $190 setup that I just provided for your family and maybe possibly $1,000 plus credit card setup is because how many sign-up bonuses and how many points you can accrue. The more annual fees that you're paying usually equates to higher sign-up bonuses. Higher sign-up bonuses equate to more points in your account, and that means you can travel more frequently with your family, or you can travel in luxury in your family, like business or first class. Ultimately, this is a personal choice for you to consider for your family. Our family is really blessed and privileged that we can afford some of these higher annual fees, and that allows us to accrue some of these higher sign-up bonuses and allowing us to ultimately travel more and make more memories. And if you're actually interested on how much my family shells out every year for credit card annual fees as a YouTuber, check out the next video.